God says, "Your dad in heaven has an urgent message for you. Please stay and listen to me till the end. You were not meant to scroll past this moment. You were led here, drawn by something deeper than you understand. There is a stirring in your spirit because this message is not from man. This is from your Father in heaven, the one who created your soul, the one who watched over you even before you could walk. He is speaking right now, and his voice is calling your heart to pause, to listen, to stay close and not look away. This is not just another passing moment, not just another word or voice, but an urgent message from the heart of God, your dad in heaven. Please do not miss this. If you feel anything move in your chest right now, just pause and comment, "Amen." This may be the most important moment you have today. If this touches you in even the smallest way, take a second and like this video. Let it be your way of saying, "God, I hear you." Your dad in heaven has watched you walk through fire, cry in silence, and wonder if anyone truly sees what you are going through. He sees, and he wants you to know today that your pain has not gone unnoticed, your prayers have not gone unheard, and your tears have not fallen to the ground in vain. He is closer than the breath in your lungs, and he is speaking now to the very part of you that feels tired, that feels forgotten, that feels like hope has quietly slipped out of reach. This message is for the child who has felt the sting of rejection, the one who wakes up every day holding on by a thread, the one who smiles in front of others but collapses in private. You are not alone. Your dad in heaven has an urgent message for you. He says, "I have never left you. I have never changed my mind about you. I have loved you every second, even in your mess, even when you thought I was far away." There are moments when you felt like nobody understood you, when you sat in your room and looked up and said, "God, are you really there?" And right then, he was sitting beside you. He was holding you. And even when you couldn't feel it, he was carrying the weight you didn't have strength to bear. There is something holy about this moment right now. He is reaching into your life, speaking through the heaviness you've been dragging day after day. He says, "My child, I have not forgotten you. I saw the heartbreak. I saw when they let you down. I saw when the door slammed in your face. I saw when you walked away and had no idea how to start again. I saw it all, and I never looked away. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. You are not disqualified from love. You are not beyond repair." God says, "My hands are not too short to reach you. My arms are not too weak to hold you. My grace is not too small to cover you." Your dad in heaven is calling you back to rest in him. You don't need to fix everything on your own. You don't need to pretend anymore. You can come to him just as you are, and he will not turn you away. Some days, it feels like the storms are louder than God's promises. But let me tell you something real. God never forgets what he has spoken over your life. Every promise still stands. Every word he declared over you before you were born is still alive. He says, "Before I formed you, I knew you. I appointed you. I called you. You are mine." Comment 1111 if your heart believes this is true for you. There is a time and a season for everything under heaven, and this is the season where things begin to shift. God is preparing something new inside you. He's not just putting broken pieces back together. He's creating something entirely new. The battle you're in right now is not a sign that he's abandoned you. It's proof that something greater is coming. Your dad in heaven is saying, "Hold on, because I'm about to show you why you went through all of it. I'm about to turn the pain into purpose. I'm about to take what the enemy meant to destroy you and use it to lift you higher. You are not stuck. You are not finished. This is not the end of your story. There are chains being broken as you hear these words. There are fears that have gripped your heart for too long, and they are losing their power. Because your Father in heaven, who reigns over all things, is stepping into your circumstances. He is standing in front of you, shielding you from what was meant to harm you, wrapping his presence around you like a blanket in the cold. He is your defender, your protector, your comforter, your peace. He is saying, I have not brought you this far to leave you now. I have walked with you through the fire, and I will bring you out without even the smell of smoke. I have seen every setback, and I will use each one to launch you forward. This is not the time to give up. It is the time to cling tightly to him. The world will shake, but your Father will not. Everything may fall apart, but he never changes. His love does not depend on your performance. It is not weakened by your failures. It is not affected by how others see you. His love is your anchor. His love is your identity. His love is your foundation. He is healing what others damaged. He is restoring what was stolen. He is rewriting the chapters the enemy tried to end. You are not alone in this fight. You are not overlooked. You are not invisible. Your Dad in heaven has his eyes on you right now. His heart is burning for you. His plans are unfolding even if you cannot see them yet. What's the buzz behind the 7-second brain trick making headlines? A recently leaked CIA brain ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning money blocks into unstoppable wealth flow. Homes, cars, and cash are flooding in, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This is your reminder. This is your wake-up call. This is your divine interruption. Heaven is speaking. The Holy Spirit is moving. And your Father is reaching out with mercy, with power, with the kind of love that doesn't give up, doesn't get tired, doesn't walk away. The same God who split the sea, who shut the mouth of lions, who raised the dead, who made a way in the wilderness, is the one speaking to you now. That same power is alive in your life. That same authority is covering your steps. That same love is chasing you down with hope. Your Dad in heaven says, I know how heavy your heart has been. I know how hard you've tried to keep going. I know the nights you couldn't sleep and the mornings you didn't want to wake up. But I am still here. I am still good. And I am not done with you yet. His voice is not distant. His voice is not buried under your chaos. His voice is here, and it carries the weight of truth, comfort, and love that you have been craving. He is not just God of the universe. He is your Father. And today, he is coming to remind you of who you are, how much you are loved, and why you must never let go. You have been carrying burdens that were never yours to carry alone. You have been walking through days with a heavy heart and a weary soul, trying to be strong when all you want is to break. You have been smiling in public but collapsing in private, and through it all, he has been near. He was with you in the silence, in the moments when you felt like giving up, and even when you pushed him away. He stayed. He never turned his face from you. He never stopped loving you. He says to you now, I see you trying to hold everything together. I see you wondering if you are enough. I see you feeling like you failed, like you missed your chance, like you are not where you should be. But I want you to know, I am not disappointed in you. I am not angry. I am not punishing you. I am your Father. I am your refuge. I am your healer. And I am still writing your story. He's not just aware of your pain, he's invested in your healing. He's not just watching from a distance. He's walking right beside you through every storm, through every dark night, through every unanswered prayer. When your voice trembled and your faith felt weak, he was still strong. And he never stopped working behind the scenes of your life. Even when you didn't see it, even when you doubted, He was moving mountains for you. He whispers now, "You are still chosen. You are still mine. The plans I have for you have not been cancelled. The purpose I placed within you has not expired. The dreams I gave you are still alive." Comment 222 if you trust this with all your heart. Sometimes, when the pressure gets too much, we start to question everything. We start to believe the lies that say we are forgotten, unworthy, or too far gone. But none of those lies stand in the presence of God's truth. And the truth is, He never stopped loving you. Not when you made mistakes, not when you walked away, not when you doubted Him. His love is not based on your perfection, it is rooted in His unchanging nature. He is not looking for perfect children, He is looking for surrendered hearts. And yours is the heart He is after right now. Let every heavy thought begin to fall off you now. Let every fear that said you won't make it begin to melt under the power of His presence. Let every chain the enemy tried to wrap around your mind be broken by the truth that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. Let every lie be silenced. Let every wound begin to heal, because your Dad in heaven is still speaking, and He says, "You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are right on time for what I am about to do." He has been preparing the way for your return, for your breakthrough, for your awakening. He has not been distant. He has been working in the background, putting together pieces you didn't know were missing. Every delay had a reason. Every closed door had protection behind it. Every lonely season was building roots of endurance in you. What felt like a detour was always part of His perfect map for your life. His presence is wrapping around you now, calming every storm within. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to rush to make sense of the pain. Just stay close. Just keep your heart open. Just believe that your Father is who He says He is. He is still the God who provides. He is still the God who heals. He is still the God who makes rivers in the desert and brings light into the darkest night. You have cried for peace. You have begged for answers. And now, your Dad in heaven says, "My peace I give to you." Not the kind the world offers, but the kind that calms storms, the kind that steadies hearts, the kind that reminds you that you are never alone. Every time you felt like no one was praying for you, He was interceding for you. Every time you thought no one understood, He was feeling your pain. Every time you felt overlooked, He was surrounding you with His attention. He was fighting battles in the unseen, moving pieces into place, speaking your name over your future. And there is still more. This is not where the story ends. This is where it turns. This is where everything shifts. This is where hope rises again. Because your Dad in heaven is not done. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and everything in between. What He started in you, He will complete. What He promised you, He will fulfill. What He spoke over your life, it will come to pass. The secret ritual they never wanted you to know is finally out. Imagine clearing your debt and attracting money on autopilot with a 7-second brain technique. Backed by leaked CIA data and validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it's helping real families step into a new reality of abundance. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now, before it's deleted forever. He is preparing tables before you in the presence of everything that tried to stop you. He is anointing your head with oil. He is filling your cup to overflow. He is not giving you scraps of peace. He is giving you an abundance of it. He is not giving you a fraction of His love. He is pouring it out completely. Because you are His child, and He delights in you. No one can stop what He has planned. No enemy can cancel what He has already declared. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Because you are covered, not by your strength, but by His. You are protected, not by your plans, but by His promises. You are guided, not by the wisdom of the world, but by the Spirit of the living God. Let your heart breathe again. Let your soul exhale. Let your spirit rise. Because your dad in heaven is holding your future in His hands, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can snatch you out of them. He is not watching you struggle from afar. He is with you. He is for you. He is within you. You have no idea how many angels have been surrounding you, how many times God stepped in and protected you without you even knowing. You were covered when you didn't see it. You were guarded when you thought you were alone. His faithfulness never left your side. There are no accidents in the timing of this moment. You were meant to be here, right now, because what He is saying to you carries power to heal, restore, and awaken what has been asleep inside of you for far too long. Every part of your life that has felt dry, numb, or disconnected is being touched by His Spirit right now. He is not speaking to the surface of who you are. He is speaking to the deepest parts, the hidden hurts, the quiet prayers, the silent struggles. He is speaking to the version of you that nobody sees but Him, and He is saying, I am restoring what life tried to take. I am bringing beauty from the ashes. I am breathing on what you thought was dead. There have been moments where you smiled in front of others and said you were fine, but deep inside, your soul was aching for someone to understand, for someone to notice, for someone to care. And in all of that, your Heavenly Father saw every bit of you. He never missed a single tear. He never missed a single heartbeat of your pain. You were never hidden from Him, not once. He knows how much you've had to hold in. He knows how hard you've worked to stay afloat. He knows how many times you said, I'm okay, when you weren't. And even now, as you try to hold back the flood inside, He is reaching in not to judge you, not to shame you, but to lift you, to carry you, and to love you in the way only a perfect Father can. Comment 333 to declare your faith that this word is for you and that God is speaking directly to your spirit. There are promises over your life that have not been forgotten. There are dreams inside you that have not been buried. There is purpose in you that has not expired. The enemy has tried everything to make you forget who you are, to make you believe that your past disqualifies you, to convince you that the delay means denial. But God says, what I spoke over you still stands. What I planned for you is still alive. What I placed in your spirit will come forth in my perfect time. Every trial you have walked through was not to destroy you, but to prepare you. Every door that closed was God's way of protecting you. Every person who walked away was cleared out so that God could bring in the ones who are part of your destiny. Nothing was wasted. Not the pain, not the waiting, not the nights you felt like giving up. It was all working together for your good, even when you couldn't see how. Your dad in heaven wants you to know this. I will restore what the locusts have eaten. I will repay you for the years that felt lost. I will rebuild what was broken. I will heal what was torn. And I will bless you in ways you never expected. You may feel like you are running out of strength, but His strength is perfect in your weakness. You may feel like you are out of options, but His ways are higher than your ways. You may feel like you are unseen, but heaven has never taken its eyes off of you. His angels have been walking with you. His Spirit has been breathing over you. His love has been fighting for you. You are not a mistake. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. You are not a burden. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are held. And no matter how many times you've stumbled, your Father never turned His face away. He says to you now, return to me. Let me be your refuge. Let me be your anchor. Let me show you what love looks like again. This is not about religion. This is not about perfection. This is about relationship. This is about the heart of a father who is calling his child home. There are blessings being released in this very moment. There are chains breaking that you didn't even realize you were carrying. There is peace flowing into your soul that no words can explain. There is a quiet assurance being planted in you that says, even if everything else fails, my God will never fail me. Every time you felt like nobody had your back, your Father was standing behind you, covering you, shielding you. Every time you were about to break, He stepped in and held you together. Every time you thought it was the end, He whispered, "Not yet. I still have more for you." Is this CIA-discovered ritual the answer to your financial breakthrough? A once hidden CIA brain ritual is now being whispered across the internet. This strange 7-second trick, confirmed by elite labs, activates your brain's wealth attraction center. It's helping everyday people experience miracles in money, but the government might shut it down. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And He does. He has more joy. He has more healing. He has more restoration. He has more breakthroughs. You haven't seen your best days yet. You haven't walked into the fullness of what He's prepared for you. You've just been getting ready. The pain wasn't your ending. It was your preparation. Your dad in heaven is saying, "You have no idea how many battles I've fought for you. You have no idea how many times I stood between you and danger. You have no idea how many blessings are on their way, lined up and waiting for the right moment." He is still the God who shuts the mouths of lions. He is still the God who calms the sea. He is still the God who multiplies what little you have and turns it into more than enough. He is still the God who speaks to dry bones and brings them back to life. Do not lose hope now. Do not stop praying. Do not stop believing. Do not let go of His promises. Everything is shifting, everything is turning, everything is coming into alignment. What was hard is being made easy. What was closed is being opened. What was barren is about to bloom, and in the middle of it all, He is holding your hand. You are not walking into the future alone. The same God who brought you this far will carry you the rest of the way. He is not done showing you His goodness. He is not done proving His faithfulness. He is not done lifting your head and healing your heart. Let His words wash over you like living water. Let His presence quiet every anxious thought. Let His peace fill every part of your being. You are safe in His hands. You are protected by His power. You are kept in His love. You've come this far, and heaven is asking you to stay a little longer, to let these words go past your mind and into your soul. There is healing in this. There is purpose in this. There is a shift happening in this very moment. Heaven has seen the times you have prayed with no words, the moments when you just sat in stillness and hoped God would understand your silence. And He did. He heard every cry that had no sound. He caught every tear that never reached the floor. He sat with you when you had no more strength to stand. And He's still here. He never left. You've been wondering if all of this pain has any meaning, if all these delays are just dead ends. But your dad in heaven wants you to know that nothing in your life has been random. Nothing you've walked through was for nothing. Every painful chapter, every difficult step, every lonely night was shaping something eternal in you. You are not the same person you were when this began. You have been growing, stretching, becoming someone stronger, someone deeper, someone more sensitive to His presence. And even though it's been hard, it hasn't been wasted. Your Heavenly Father says, "I will restore your strength. I will redeem your time. I will revive your joy. I will refresh your spirit." He knows how tired you've been. He knows the heaviness that sits on your chest when you wake up. He knows how hard it's been to keep going when you feel like there's nothing left to pour out. But he also knows what he placed inside you. He knows the fire that's still burning under the ashes, and he's breathing on it right now. He's awakening what was growing cold. He's reigniting what the world tried to put out. He's reviving what seemed dead and gone. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave is now stirring in your life, and it will not stop until it has brought every buried promise back to life. Comment 555 if you believe resurrection is coming to the dry places in your life. You have been walking through a valley for so long that you've started to forget what it feels like to live on the mountain. But valleys are not forever. They are the places where roots grow deep, where God proves that even in the low moments, He is still good. And now, your valley is becoming a passage, not a prison. You are walking through it, not staying in it. Your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. Your dad in heaven says, "I am going before you. I am making crooked paths straight. I am parting the waters. I am leveling the mountains. I am removing obstacles you don't even know about. Because I love you. Because you are my child. Because my favor is on your life. There is favor on you even if people overlook you. There is favor on you even if doors have closed. There is favor on you even if your past tries to haunt you. There is favor on you because you are His, and no one can take that away. You are covered by something unshakable. You are walking with a light that darkness cannot overcome. You are wrapped in the love of the one who holds the stars in His hands and still has time to write your name on His heart. Do not let the enemy lie to you and tell you that you're falling behind. You are not behind. You are right on time. God has been ordering your steps, slowing things down when He needed you to grow, speeding things up when it was time to move. You haven't missed anything. You haven't failed. You're being shaped by grace. You're being led by peace. You're being carried by love. Your Father wants you to know, you are not walking in circles. You are walking in purpose. You are not wasting time. You are walking toward destiny. You are not forgotten. You are being held. Every rejection you've faced was a redirection. Every goodbye you've had to say was creating space for the right people. Every loss you've endured was making room for the right gain. God doesn't take without giving. He doesn't prune without planting. He doesn't close a chapter without preparing a better one. And you are about to see what all of it was for. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You are about to walk into rooms you didn't qualify for. You are about to receive blessings you didn't work for. You are about to step into healing that no medicine could bring, because your Father in heaven is rewarding your faith, honoring your perseverance, and responding to your trust. Even when your faith was small, He was big enough. Even when your voice trembled, His voice spoke peace. Even when your heart was breaking, His heart was holding yours. And He's never letting go. Right now, heaven is leaning toward you. Right now, God is closer than your breath. Right now, the wind of His Spirit is moving over the dry places, the tired places, the scared places. And He is saying, "Be still and know that I am God. I've got this. I've got you. You don't have to do it all alone. I will fight for you. I will protect you. I will lead you." This isn't the end of your story. This is the turning point. This is where beauty begins to rise from the ashes. This is where joy begins to bloom from the tears. This is where peace begins to grow in the middle of your storm. Let these words settle deep inside you. Let them soak into the parts of you that have been numb for too long. Let your Father's love remind you of who you are. You are His. You are seen. You are known. You are cherished. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to stay close to the one who does. He's already written your tomorrow. He's already secured your future. He's already made a way where there was no way. He's just asking you to listen, to stay close, to let His words wrap around you like a warm blanket when the world feels cold and sharp. You've carried so much in silence, but God has seen it all, and He is not ignoring your pain. He is stepping into it right now with healing in His hands and hope in His heart for you. This is not a moment to rush past. This is not just another voice in the noise. This is your Father's voice, and He is speaking life over every part of you that has felt lost, drained, and unseen. You don't need to prove anything to Him. He already knows your heart. He already knows how hard you've been trying to stay afloat. He already knows how deep the hurt goes, and He is not afraid of any of it. You've been feeling stuck, like you're walking through days with no direction, wondering if anything will change. But the truth is, change is already happening. Every time you whispered His name, heaven heard it. Every time you chose to keep going when everything in you wanted to give up, heaven noticed. Every step forward, even the smallest one, has been a victory. And your Dad in heaven has been cheering you on the entire way. He is saying now, "My child, I am proud of you. Even when you felt weak, you stayed. Even when you had questions, you didn't quit. Even when it hurt, you kept walking. I see you. I'm with you. And I am about to do something new in your life." Comment 1212 if you believe something new is coming to your life. There are breakthroughs on the way that don't require you to fight harder. They only require you to rest deeper in Him. You've been taught to carry everything on your shoulders, to survive, to push through, to stay strong for everyone else. But now your Father is inviting you to let Him carry what's been too heavy for you. He never asked you to carry it alone. He never intended for you to run yourself dry trying to hold things together. That is not your job. That is His. His shoulders are wide enough for your worries. His hands are strong enough for your future. His love is deep enough for every broken place in your heart. You can release the weight now. You can let Him take over. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay. He already knows, and He still calls you beloved. He is not shocked by your weakness. He is not surprised by your struggles. He is not disappointed in your doubts. He welcomes every part of you, and He whispers, "You're still mine." Nothing has changed that. There is safety in His presence. There is comfort in His voice. There is healing in His touch. When the world makes you feel like you're never enough, your Father reminds you that you've always been enough for Him. When life tells you to hurry, to do more, to be more, He gently tells you, "Just be still. I'm here. That's all you need." Some of the things that tried to break you were really meant to awaken you. Some of the storms were meant to show you how deeply you are rooted. Some of the setbacks were allowed only because they set you up for something greater. Nothing touches your life without passing through the hands of a loving Father who only allows what can be turned for your good. He is turning it now. Every wrong turn is being rerouted. Every mistake is being redeemed. Every tear is being collected. Every cry is being answered. He's not late. He's not silent. He's just working in ways that are deeper than you can see. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are held. You are protected. You are surrounded. Angels have been dispatched on your behalf. Doors are opening even now. Healing is flowing even now. Strength is rising even now. And it's not because you earned it, it's because your dad in heaven loves you that much. You might not feel strong, but you are resilient because he lives in you. You might not feel seen, but you are known by the one who made the stars and still knows how many hairs are on your head. You might not feel valuable, but to him, you are worth everything. You were worth the cross. You were worth every drop of blood. You were worth dying for. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds. It's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing. Luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Let that sink in. Let it undo every lie that told you that you don't matter. Let it rewrite every memory where you were told you weren't enough. Let it begin to heal the wounds you've carried for years. Your dad in heaven says, "Come to me and let me show you what love really looks like. Let me show you what it means to be chosen, not for what you do, but for who you are. Let me give you rest. Let me fight for you. Let me lift the burden." This is your moment to lean into him. This is your moment to stop striving. This is your moment to start healing. He's not waiting for a better version of you. He's in love with who you are now. He calls you daughter. He calls you son. He calls you loved, and he is reaching for you still. Your identity is not in your failures. Your value is not in your performance. Your future is not defined by your past. It is defined by the one who holds the future, and he has already declared that your best days are still to come. You're going to rise from this. You're going to see why the delay was protection. You're going to realize that the closed doors were actually his mercy. And you're going to stand in places you once prayed about, holding blessings you never imagined. You've been longing for something deeper than what this world offers. You've been needing a peace that doesn't disappear the moment life gets hard. That peace, that love, that assurance, it's not just an idea, it's him. And he's here with you now. This part of your journey may have felt like the most painful one yet. There have been losses you couldn't explain, disappointments that hit you harder than you expected, and moments where you honestly weren't sure if you could keep going. But even in those moments, especially in those moments, your Heavenly Father never turned his face from you. He was there in every breath you thought you couldn't take. He was holding you when no one else knew what you were really feeling inside. He says now, "You are not too far gone. You are not too damaged. You are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm about to do." You see, nothing in your life is wasted, not even the parts you wish you could erase. He uses the broken places to pour in the oil of healing. He uses the shattered parts to let his light shine through. And every single part of your life that felt like a failure, he is turning into a testimony. The very thing that hurt you the most may become the very place others will see his glory in you. Comment 777 if you believe his glory will shine through your pain. There's a reason the battle has felt heavier lately. The enemy does not fight what isn't a threat, and your life is a threat to darkness. Your calling carries light. Your future carries promise. The weight on you isn't because you're weak. It's because what you're carrying is holy, and heaven has assigned you to rise even through what tried to crush you. But God never allows a battle without equipping you to win. He's been strengthening you in ways you don't even see yet. He's been preparing your hands for what's ahead, teaching your heart to depend on him in ways that will sustain you in your next season. You are not the same person you were when you entered this valley. You're wiser, you're deeper, you're closer to Him. And the Father is saying, you didn't lose anything I cannot restore. You didn't waste any time I cannot redeem. You haven't missed your moment. I've saved the best wine for last. You may not see it yet, but something is shifting. There is movement in the unseen. Angels are working. Doors are unlocking. Peace is rising. What has been delayed is being released. What was blocked is being opened. What felt too far away is now within reach. And it's not because you forced it, it's because your Father is faithful. He is faithful to finish what He started in you, faithful to protect what belongs to you, faithful to cover you when you're vulnerable, faithful to lead you when you feel lost. You are not wandering without direction. You are walking in divine timing, and every step you've taken, even the unsure ones, have been watched over by the hand of God. There are some things you've been praying for that haven't happened yet, and you've started to wonder if maybe you were asking for too much. But God says, I heard you the first time. I've been working while you were waiting. I've been building what you asked for behind the scenes. You weren't being denied, you were being positioned. Every no was leading you to the right yes. Every delay was refining your heart. Every unanswered prayer was shaping your faith. He's not withholding good from you. He's saving the best for the right moment. And when that moment comes, you'll understand why it took this long. You'll look back and see how every tear watered the ground for the harvest you're about to step into. And in the waiting, He has never once forgotten about you. You are not just one among billions. You are known by name. You are the one He leaves the 99 for. You are the one He rejoices over. You are the one He chose before the world began. He knit you together in your mother's womb. He numbered your days. He shaped your heart. And He placed gifts inside you that this world hasn't even seen the fullness of yet. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You have a reason to be here. You have a purpose that hell itself cannot stop. You have a destiny that will unfold, no matter how dark the night feels right now. Because your story is being written by the author of life, and He never writes endings without redemption. He is rewriting the parts of your story that felt like failure. He is rewriting the chapters that made you feel forgotten. He is taking every moment that hurt and turning it into something beautiful. You will not be defined by the worst thing you've gone through. You will be defined by how God brought you through it. You will rise, you will heal, you will thrive, you will laugh again, you will feel light again, you will trust again. Because your dad in heaven is still holding you, still walking with you, still believing in you. You might feel tired, but He is your strength. You might feel unsure, but He is your anchor. You might feel unworthy, but He is your righteousness. Everything you need is in Him. He will supply all your needs according to His riches in glory. He will keep you in perfect peace when your mind is stayed on Him. He will lift your head when you feel low. He will give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of heaviness. This is not just a word of encouragement. This is a lifeline from the throne room of heaven to your heart. God is not watching your pain from a distance. He is stepping into it, speaking to it, redeeming it. You don't need to distract yourself or run away from the quiet. In the stillness, His voice is louder than the storms you faced. And what He is saying over you now carries eternal weight. healing strength, and a promise that nothing you've walked through will end in defeat. You have felt like you've been in a long season of waiting for answers, waiting for healing, waiting for something to shift, waiting for hope to return in full measure. But in this very moment, heaven is reminding you that waiting is not wasting. Waiting is where your faith grows roots. Waiting is where your trust is tested and strengthened. Waiting is where God often does his most powerful work in the unseen. You might not see the fruit yet, but beneath the surface, things have been moving. Heaven has been aligning what your eyes could not yet perceive. And now, your Father is saying, "My child, I've seen your patience. I've watched you choose hope, even when your heart was tired. I've seen you stay when it would have been easier to walk away, and I will not let your endurance go unnoticed. You have endured more than most people know. You've had to be strong in silence. You've had to push through while smiling. You've had to carry others even when your own arms felt weak. And still, you never stopped believing, even if that belief looked more like a whisper than a shout." Comment 999 if you believe God honors the strength you've shown through your quiet endurance. There's a special kind of blessing that follows those who suffer in silence and love anyway. A blessing for those who worship while waiting. A blessing for those who stay faithful through the fire. You are that kind of soul, and your Father has not missed a moment of your surrender. He saw the prayers you never spoke out loud. He counted the tears you cried when no one was around, and he is responding not with judgment, not with delay, but with compassion and restoration. He says, "I will restore your soul. I will return joy to your spirit. I will pour oil into every dry place, and I will rebuild every broken thing with my hands." You don't need to understand how he'll do it. You just need to know that he will. You don't need to figure out the timing. You only need to trust the one who holds time in his hands. The God who spoke light into the world is speaking new beginnings into your life. He's not recycling the past. He's creating something brand new, something custom-made for who you are now, something beautiful, something that will make sense of every struggle. You're not who you were before the pain, and that's the miracle. You've become softer, wiser, more aware of his presence. You've learned how to hear his voice through the quiet, how to feel his nearness when everyone else walks away. And that kind of faith, that kind of intimacy, only comes through the fire. The pain didn't destroy you. It deepened you. And now, the fruit of that fire is about to show. There is something sacred about a soul that has been refined by suffering and still chooses to praise. That kind of heart gets heaven's attention in ways that go beyond words. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of devotion opens doors no man can shut. God is opening those doors now. Not because you begged, not because you earned it, but because he is good, because he is your Father, because he delights in giving his children good gifts, because he wants you to taste and see his kindness in the land of the living. This is the part of your story where things begin to make sense, where the weight begins to lift, where the sun begins to rise after a long night, where the tears start turning into testimonies, where you begin to realize that everything you went through wasn't for nothing, it was all preparation for the promise. Your dad in heaven has been preparing a place for you, not just in eternity, but here, in your life, in this very season. A place of peace, a place of stability, a place where you can finally breathe, where you can rest without fear, where you can love without hesitation, where you can be yourself without the need to prove anything. You don't have to live in survival mode anymore. You don't have to keep looking over your shoulder waiting for the next bad thing. That season is over. The page is turning. The atmosphere is changing. You are stepping into a divine shift, and nothing can stop what God has already written into motion. Is it time to unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Your enemies will watch as God blesses you. The very places where you were once rejected will become places of favor. The same hands that once let you go will have no choice but to witness the goodness of God on your life. And you won't need to prove a thing. His glory will speak for itself. You will be a living testimony, a walking reminder that God is real, that His love is unstoppable, that His plans are perfect, and that His grace can lift anyone from any pit. You will be evidence that restoration is possible, that healing is possible, that miracles still happen, that hope still rises. Let that sink in. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing this by coincidence. Heaven planned this moment because your Father wanted to remind you that you are His, and He is not finished with you, not even close. What's coming is not just a reward, it's a revival. What's ahead is not just an answer, it's an outpouring. What's next is not just another step, it's a divine leap into something greater than you imagined. So breathe deep. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart exhale. You are safe. You are covered. You are stepping into something new, something sacred, something beautiful. You've felt stretched beyond what you thought you could take. You've reached points where you wondered if you were breaking, if you were losing pieces of yourself in the process. But the truth is, what's been breaking is not you, it's the chains. It's the weight of shame, fear, and heaviness that you were never meant to carry. And now, those chains are falling, one by one, because your Father's love is breaking through every lie and every label that was never yours to carry. He says to you, I didn't create you to carry this pain by yourself. I didn't design you to fight these battles alone. I've been with you in every step, and I will be with you through the healing too. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not a background character in your own story. You are not invisible to the one who made you. Every cry of your heart has risen to heaven. Every moment of silence has been heard. And God is reminding you now that you are more loved, more chosen, more protected than you ever realized. Comment 1010 if you believe that nothing you've endured has been wasted. What tried to bury you didn't win. What tried to silence your voice didn't succeed. What tried to take your faith couldn't hold it down. You are still here. And not just barely surviving, you are being strengthened day by day, even in the places that still feel weak. God is not asking for your perfection, He is inviting your surrender. He is not looking for polished words or practiced prayers, He's just asking you to come as you are. There is a deep beauty in how you've continued to show up, despite how much your heart has been through. You've continued to hope, even when nothing gave you a reason to. You've continued to pray, even when the silence was deafening. And now your Father is leaning in and whispering, I've seen it all. And I am bringing justice. I am bringing peace. I am bringing restoration. He is a God who sees it all, the public battles and the private breakdowns. The tears you've cried at night, the ones no one else noticed, are sacred to Him. He collects them, not as reminders of your pain, but as seeds of breakthrough that are now beginning to bloom. Nothing has been lost in His hands. Some of the pain you walked through felt like it would break you forever. You wondered how you'd ever feel normal again, how you'd ever smile again, how you'd ever breathe without feeling the ache. But slowly, gently, the healer has been restoring your soul. Little by little, light has been returning to places that felt dark for too long. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't lost your value. You haven't outlived your purpose. In fact, your greatest season is not behind you, it's unfolding right now in ways you may not see but will soon feel. There is something sacred about how God redeems pain. He never wastes a tear. He never overlooks a wound. He never forgets what you've been through. He transforms it. He brings purpose out of it. He brings others into your life who will need to hear the very testimony rising from your ashes. Your story will be someone else's hope. Your scars will be signs of His healing power. He is preparing tables for you in places where you were once rejected. He is making your name known in rooms you never thought you'd enter. He is shifting things behind the scenes that you've been praying about for years. What felt like delay is about to become divine alignment. Every step of obedience, even the small ones, are adding up to something massive. Every time you chose to trust Him instead of giving in to fear, heaven took notice. Every time you said yes to Him in private, He began preparing a public reward. And not because you earned it, but because He is that faithful, that generous, that in love with you. He is not a God who overlooks the brokenhearted. He is near to them. He is not a God who forgets the lonely. He walks with them, and you right now are being surrounded by His presence in a way you've never felt before. He's been waiting for this moment with you. He's been waiting to speak these words over you. He's been waiting to remind you that you're not just surviving, you're being positioned for something holy. Even in the places where you failed, His grace has already gone before you. Even in the areas you feel least qualified, His power is about to be made perfect. Even in the dreams you buried long ago, His breath is bringing them back to life. Nothing is too hard for Him. Nothing is too broken. Nothing is too far gone. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are stepping into a new season, not one of striving, but one of flowing, not one of fear, but one of favor, not one of pressure, but of peace. The past won't define you. The pain won't disqualify you. The opinion of others won't limit what He's about to do. You are about to see promises fulfilled, prayers answered, and doors opened that no man can shut. And it won't be random. It will be His response to your faithfulness, to your endurance, to your heart that refused to stop believing. So don't give up. Not now. You've come too far. You've endured too much, and you are closer than you've ever been. Let these words sink deep into the places where your heart still feels unsure. Let the presence of God flood every room in your soul. Let His love be louder than the lies. Let His peace steady every shaky part of you. Even when you didn't know how to pray, even when all you could manage was a quiet, "Help me," He heard it. Not only did He hear it, but He also began to respond long before you saw the first signs of change. Your prayers were never ignored. Your tears never went unnoticed. Your faith, no matter how small it felt, was never wasted. It was planted. And now the ground is beginning to shift. The roots are deep. The season of stretching is over. The season of rising has begun. You've been refined by fire but not burned. You've been tested but not crushed. You've been shaken but never destroyed. And all of it, every trial, every moment of confusion, every night you spent wondering if God would come through, it's all coming together for something greater than you could imagine. God says, "You didn't break, you were being built. And now I will show you what I was building inside you all along." Comment 1515 If you believe God is building something beautiful in your life, there is a kind of strength that is only born in silence. There is a kind of faith that is only forged in hiddenness. And you, precious child of God, have been walking through that sacred process with more grace than you know. You've learned how to cling to Him when there was nothing else to hold. You've discovered how to listen for His voice when everything else felt loud. And now, the God who formed you is about to show you why you had to walk that path. He never wasted a moment. Even the things the enemy meant for harm, He is turning them around with His own hands. Every weapon that was formed against you, though it tried, did not prosper. You may have felt the pressure, you may have felt the fear, but look at you now. You are still standing, not by your own strength, but by His. You are still breathing, still believing, still carrying hope, even if it's just a flicker. And that's all God needs. There is a kind of favor that follows those who didn't give up when it would have been easier to quit. There is a kind of blessing reserved for those who stay faithful in the middle of nothingness. And that is the blessing that is beginning to chase you down now, not because of what you've done, but because of who He is. He is still the God who parts seas. He is still the God who brings down walls. He is still the God who makes a way where there is no way. And that's exactly what He's doing for you. You may not see the path, but the path is forming beneath your feet. You may not understand the timing, but His timing is wrapping around your life with perfect precision. What you thought was lost is being restored. What you thought was broken is being healed. What you thought was over is being resurrected with glory. There's a deeper move of God happening within you. He's not just fixing your circumstances, He's transforming you. He's not just answering your prayers, He's renewing your heart. He's not just shifting your life, He's revealing your identity. Because you are more than what you've survived. You are more than what tried to break you. You are more than the disappointments. You are more than the failures. You are a child of the Most High, clothed in His righteousness, surrounded by His mercy, and covered by His blood. And the heavens are declaring over you today, "This one is mine. This one belongs to me. This one will not fall under the weight of the past. This one will rise." Everything is turning. Everything is shifting. Everything is changing. And it's not because you're chasing change, it's because your Father is chasing you with redemption. You're not working for favor, you're walking in it. You're not begging for mercy, you're already wrapped in it. You're not fighting for love, you're standing in the middle of it. Heaven has assigned angels to your life. You are protected more than you know. You are surrounded by divine presence. You are walking under open skies. You are being led even when you feel lost. The road may have been hard, but the promise hasn't changed. He still says, "I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope, plans to give you a future."